I was playing cricket at a zonal level. I intend to pursue it as a career. So while I was playing, bowling I considered a very important part of my game. So while bowling regularly, I kept noticing that my shoulder, left shoulder, would get dislocated whenever I stretched my non-bowling arm during my action. So I noticed that this happened regularly, and usually I would be able to put it back and recover. But the more it happened, the more painful it got and the more unbearable it became. So we first asked for help in the form of physiotherapy, where the first suspicion was lack of strength in the shoulder, and obviously the strengthening part had all been finished, but the problem still persisted.
This was not the first time. It had happened on multiple occasions, and he usually manages to put it back himself. But with every time it used to go out, he was finding it more and more difficult to push it back. And because he was into sports and it's not just a hobby and he wants to pursue that as a career, this was coming in the way of his performance, where he could be out of the training for a while, then get back only to be sent back again because of the dislocation. He had tried physiotherapy and usual painkillers and everything else, but there was no success in this.
So which is where we came to Dr. Ananya, and he said it would be best to get an MRI scan done, and after that he revealed that it was a Bankart lesion problem in my shoulder and it had to be corrected by surgery.
So when I saw him, he is one of those who has got a generalized lax ligament, where what is called as a habitual dislocator, who could easily get the joint out himself. And obviously being a sports person, he could have had an injury along with it. We got an MRI scan which confirmed our clinical suspicion of what is called as a Bankart lesion. That is a ligament which holds the shoulder inside, and that was torn. And clinically he had this lax ligament. So here conservative treatment had failed, and we decided to go ahead with what is called as an arthroscopic or a keyhole shoulder stabilization, where we basically put a camera inside and we stitch this ligament, or what is called as a bush, back into its place so that the shoulder can be retained inside. We took a couple of hours, and I think a day after this he was discharged, and there was a regular follow-up with rehabilitation, and I'm quite happy to note now that he's gone back to the zonal level and he is back to his peak performance. That is a great outcome.
So after the surgery, I think I was discharged after a day or two. It was very quick. After that, I had to be in a sling for a month or two to make sure that whatever had been done wouldn't be undone very easily. So absolutely no movement of the shoulder. It was annoying, it was infuriating, but I knew it was very important for the recovery. So we stuck through it, and obviously there were follow-ups regularly with rehabilitation and getting general movement back. After which now I can confidently, happily say I'm back to my best.